The following is a demonstration of a two-footed jump to stick. As she is running, she's going to push off, making sure that her dominant foot is in front, and she's pushing off of her back foot, making sure that her arms are in the proper V position. As she's pushing off that back foot, her feet are going to come together to the proper two-footed position. Her body's going to be in her line, with her arms squeezed nice and tight next to her ears. As she's coming up, we still want to make sure that she's in that straight line with her arms squeezed, and making sure when she's landing through those toes, absorbing through the knees, and squeezing her arms nice and tight next to her ears. The following is a demonstration of a handstand hold to flat back. She will begin in a proper lunge position with her hips squared forward, her body in a line, and her dominant foot placed in front of her. Making sure those arms are squeezed next to their ears, they're going to push through to a 45-degree angle, through a T position, kicking that foot forward and squeezing at the top. When we push through that full handstand, our feet are going to be squeezed, our chins and our bellies are going to be squeezed in, letting those feet fall forward. As they are letting their feet fall forward, we do want to make sure that they are staying tight as they are squeezing on the way down and landing in that proper hollow position. The following is a proper demonstration of donkey kicks. As we begin, we want to make sure that our feet are starting together and that our knees and our hips and butt are all stacked over each other in a line. With her hands flat and her head looking at her hands, we're going to make sure that her knees are bent and that she's pushing through her toes to really utilize the springboard. As she's pushing up, you can see that her hips and her butt are guiding her up while her legs and feet are still below her. At this point, we still want to make sure their body's at a 90-degree angle and that her feet are slowly coming up towards the top. Now that we are at the highest point that our feet can go, still making sure that our body is straight, tight, and that our head is still facing towards the mat at our hands. As your feet come back down towards the springboard, we still want to make sure that they're coming under you and that our body is at that 90-degree angle again. As our feet come towards the springboard again, we want to make sure that there's that slight bend in our knees and that we're only pushing through our toes to, again, utilize the springboard. As we repeat this, we still want to make sure that our hands are staying planted, our head is staying down the whole time, and that we're still using those toes to push through the springboard.